Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Griffin Canning. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hap lays off. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
And he swings over the top there. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. They got it for out number 2. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, catcher Carson
And now the veteran
Kelly.
catcher, Carson Kelly. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Inside, and it's 1-0. Canning, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And that's another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There goes Tucker. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
This one in the air. Lopez under it. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Starling Marte.
Anytime he's tasked with facing a left-hander on the mound, it's a tough assignment for him. I mean, he's hitting under 200 against southpaws this season, so maybe it's even a little surprising to see him in the lineup for this one. Here's what he's got to do. He's got to make adjustments, and he's got to make them from pitch to pitch, because otherwise he's in a big hole right now, and this lineup needs him.
In the air, left field, down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field, Tucker sizing this one up, and there's two away. Starling Marte up to hit.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Soto at second with two down. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him swinging. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Canning back to work. That missed by a lot.
No strike.
1-0. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 count.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air, left field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Nico Horner.
Batting seventh, second baseman Nico Horner.
That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop,
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lopez makes the grab, one down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Mark
And now it's Mark Vientos. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And that one is inside, ball one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nicky Lopez.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
Ball two.
Too low, and it's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor puts it away for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Happ stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. Check swing, he held up, and it's 2-1. Rocketed out towards right center. Soto tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Francisco Alvarez.
In for a strike, 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a
2
pitch.
strikes,
I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And there's a ball. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected.
There goes Tucker. Strike in there. Go to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Balls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
On the ground to the left, Lopez. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Alonso over at first with 1 away. And takes low for ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Throws to second, out and a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Clips the corner. That is strike two. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Mets leave one. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Canning back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's outside. 1-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Grounded out his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Lopez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's outside. Swanson off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one is upstairs. McNeil gets it to first, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5, and we still have no score. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mark Vientos. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Edging his zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. That should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Ian Happ. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Good eye in that spot.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one missed.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Line to left. Nimmo snags it for the 2nd out.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And a swing and a miss there. Action in the pen down there. Reed Garrett appears to be getting loose. Razoban warming up as well. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it, Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and the count
2 strikes.
1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Alonso up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score.
Pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Reed Garrett.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here is Carson Kelly. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Kelly tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next cup to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 2-2. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kelly down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Next,
Typically
for
likes
the
to shoot
Mets,
the ball the other
left
way,
fielder,
but that time a little anxious.
Nimmo.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. Inside, just missed.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Boyd winds and deals. That misses off the outside edge. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 55.
Now it's the second baseman,
Ryan
Nico Horner.
Stanek.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And there's the automatic. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And he takes one right on the black. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Justin Turner. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. Swings through that.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. And this is inside. And now 2-2. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's way high. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Left fielder,
very gritty.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Stanek won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
On the ground, a short could be two. He fires home for one. On to first. 6-2-3. Well done there.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Next pitch inside. And now it's even 1-1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. That to right. Soto going after it. Squeezes it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Mets,
and now here's Jeff McNeil, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
McNeil.
To the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
and next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swinging a foul out of play. And a count 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Mets.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor has grounded out a couple of times. Clips the corner, strike 1.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take
Now
the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So back to the top of the order. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. High fly ball out to left field. Happ moving under it. And the inning is over. Mets strand one. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Kyle Tucker. And there's a strike. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Off the plate, and it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now Carson Kelly. 1 for 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the Mets bullpen. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And now 2-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Now there's a ball. Well struck, right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. That clips the corner.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one ran inside, almost got him. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
2 strikes. Ball.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Dansby Swanson on deck for the Cubs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh
37.
arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Porter Hodge.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's a rocket to right field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield play very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's outside. Ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
With the winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hodge is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Got him looking. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.